Eric LeGrand's story is one of the most inspiring examples of resilience, courage, and stoic strength in modern sports. Life can change in a single moment. One hit, one breath, 1 second that divides everything into before and after. On October 16th, 2010, Eric LeGrand was playing his normal role as defensive tackle for Rutgers University football team as they took on Army at MetLife Stadium. He was full of strength, passion, and purpose. Then, in a single collision while playing on special teams, everything changed. During a kickoff return late in the game, Eric sprinted downfield and made a routine tackle, but when he collided headfirst with the ball carrier, he immediately fell to the ground and couldn't move. Eric lay motionless on the field. A spinal cord injury left him paralyzed from the neck down. Doctors told him he would likely never walk again and that he may never regain movement below his neck. He was placed on a ventilator and faced an uncertain future. Most would have seen the end, but Eric saw it as the beginning of something greater. Marcus Aurelius once said, "True good fortune is what you make for yourself. Good fortune is good character, good intentions, and good actions." Real fortune isn't what happens to us. It's how we respond to the obstacles that life throws at us. Eric didn't choose his injury, but he did choose his attitude. He chose gratitude over bitterness, purpose over pity, strength over surrender. He chose to make his life and the lives of others better, one day at a time. That is true good fortune. Not comfort, not circumstance, but unbreakable character. When doctors told Eric he would never walk again, he didn't ask, "Why me?" He asked, "What now?" Instead of letting tragedy define him, he turned it into purpose. He became a voice of hope, an example of resilience, and a living embodiment of what the Stoics teach, that our greatest power lies in how we respond to what we cannot control. Eric founded the LeGrand Coffee House, not just to serve coffee, but to serve a mission, to bring people together, to share hope, and to inspire belief. His motto is simple but powerful: bELieve. Every cup, every conversation, every smile is a reminder that the human spirit is built to withstand any storm. Marcus Aurelius also wrote to himself in his personal journal, "Not to assume it's impossible because you find it hard, but to recognize that if it's humanly possible, you can do it too." How often do we stop ourselves before we even begin? How often do we say, "It's too hard," or "It's too late," or "I can't do it"? Marcus challenges that belief. He tells us, if another human being has done it, so can you. Eric saw others who faced paralysis and found meaning in their lives. He decided to do the same, and more. He refused to call it impossible. He refused to give up. And in doing so, he showed the world what determination really looks like. The Stoics remind us that while we can't control our circumstances, we can always control our character. The body may be confined, but the mind is always free. Eric's body may have been injured, but his spirit became stronger than ever. His will, his gratitude, his purpose became his freedom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly." This sounds dark at first, but it's actually one of the most empowering ideas in Stoic philosophy. Marcus meant that we shouldn't waste time wishing for the past to be different or fearing the future. We've already lived our life up to this point. What matters is how we live it now. Eric's life as a college athlete may have ended unexpectedly in 2010, but his true mission began that same moment. As a motivational speaker, as an advocate for spinal cord research, an entrepreneur, a light for others who find inspiration from his courageous pursuits. He stopped mourning what was lost and began mastering what remained. That's what it means to live properly, to make every remaining moment count. Epictetus, who was a Stoic philosopher that lived with a disability from a brutal injury, once said, "The true man is revealed in difficult times." Anyone can be calm when life is easy. Anyone can smile when things are going their way. But character, true character, is revealed when life tests us. Eric LeGrand didn't just face difficulty, he embraced it. He didn't just curse his fate, he used it. He didn't break, he built something new. That is the essence of Stoicism. To turn obstacles into opportunity, pain into purpose, hardship into honorable action. Every challenge we face reveals who we are. It's not the storm that defines us, it's how we walk through it. The Stoics compared life's trial to fire. It consumes the weak, but it tempers the strong. Eric is that tempered soul, forged in adversity, shining brighter because of it. His life reminds us that the measure of a person isn't how high they climb when things are easy, but how far they rise when life knocks them down. So when you wake up tomorrow, remember this: you don't need to face tragedy to live with purpose. You don't need paralysis to find meaning, but you do need to choose how you live every single day. Like Eric LeGrand, we all have the power to redefine what's possible, to rise to the occasion even when life hits hard, to live properly with gratitude and purpose. Adversity doesn't break you, it reveals you. If you let it, it will reveal the strongest version of yourself. And in that revelation, you discover the strength that was waiting within you all along. Much love and respect to the inspiration behind this week's episode, number 52 himself, Mr. Eric LeGrand. I chose to highlight Eric this week because this Thursday, October 16th, will mark 15 years since the day he got injured. And it's important to keep his story alive in all our hearts and minds. I used to go to a lot of Rutgers games back in those days, so I've had the honor of seeing Eric playing in his red and whites. And I've also seen Eric at public events over the years, but I've never had the honor of meeting him. He is definitely on my list of people I'd love to sit down with and interview to discuss overcoming adversity. Do yourself a favor and go support a Rutgers sporting event. It's very affordable, and the passion in college sports has a different energy. These days, I enjoy attending the Rutgers wrestling matches over the winter season, and I love keeping tabs on the lacrosse and ice hockey teams as well. Let's take a quick trip to Eric's coffee shop in Woodbridge to check it out and get some footage. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever in the Woodbridge area, please be sure to stop by and support the LeGrand Coffee House. It's an amazing local small business in Eric's hometown with friendly staff, a welcoming environment, and excellent products. You can also check out his personal website, which is ericlegrand52.com. It'll be in the link in the description below. Go show him some love and support. Let's do a quick walkthrough of LeGrand Coffee House, where they provide a daily cup of bELieve that will leave you feeling ready to attack your goals each and every day. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch this week's very special episode. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to both our Instagram and our YouTube. I really appreciate the support. I have big plans for this club. As always, if you have extra change in your pocket and you're looking for a way to support the club, check out our Stoic Social Club quality clothing line. We have a full line of products for men, women, the little ones in your life, and the furry ones in your life. All of our clothing is made with heavyweight fabrics, and our hoodies and sweaters are champion brand. So you know that you're not spending your hard-earned money on junk. I hope everyone has a great week ahead, and I'm stoked to see everyone next Sunday right here at the Stoic Social Club.